Well, you know we're at one of the takeout points because like I mentioned before, we have one of our blue marker buoys. We're at the northernmost takeout point here at Espada Park on the west bank. There's another one a little bit further south here, about 100-150 yards. And there's also one a little bit south here on the east bank as well. They're very convenient takeout places for your kayaks or your canoes. There's actually even steps down here where you can pull your boat up. And this is where a lot of people end their journey when they're paddling the Mission Reach with their kayak or canoe. But today, what we're going to do is we're going to go down here, we're going to portage around the dam, and we're going to head to another section of the Mission Reach paddling trail. It's a little more technical and very rarely visited, but maybe more people will see it now that you've seen this video. And you probably noticed some writing on these markers as well, and you were wondering, what is it about? Are these instructions for kayaking? No, unfortunately not. What it is warning people about zebra mussels. They're an invasive species of bivalve or mussel that has found its way into Texas waterways, and it's not really good for the San Antonio River. And so if you're bringing your kayak, if you own your own kayak or canoe, and you've brought it from another waterway here in Texas, we ask you to please wash it down. Wash it with soapy water or let it sit out in the sun for several days before you bring it to our San Antonio River. Right now we don't have any zebra mussels in the river, and we want to keep it that way. But we finally made it to the other side of the bridge here, and we're about to put in to paddle the 3 miles down to Camino Coahuilteca, which will be our next stop. The reason we had to portage or carry our boats around to this final spot to get started on the last section of the river is because of the spillover dam here at the river that makes the Davis Lake area. That's why the water is so wide and slow here. And you're thinking to yourself, wait, a spillover dam, Mike, how do I know when that's going to come up? I don't want to go too far and go over the dam. You certainly don't. Would not be a fun ride. So what you want to do is look for the blue buoys that are strung across the middle of the channel. They're huge blue balls that are strung across the channel. You don't want to go past those, or you're going to experience a ride you may not want. So that's why we had to portage around, and that's why we find ourselves where we are right now. Now this area, although very beautiful, there's not the convenient steps down to put your boat in or anything like that, or to take it out. So you won't find those buoys as we paddle through this area. So it is not really for beginners. If you're a more experienced kayaker, this might be what you want to see. Also at other times during the year, depending on water flow and rain we've had here in San Antonio, the water level may be up or down, and you may have to drag your boat around some of the rocks and things in the lower water areas. But for the most part, you'll be paddling the whole way. Looking forward to paddling this. Not a lot of people get out here. We're stoked to get this one done. Camino Coahuilteca Bridge. And this is pretty much the last takeout. There's not really a great place to take out here. We kind of had to pull our boats up over onto the bridge from the rocks. So anything further south here, we really don't recommend you paddling. We hope to develop this paddling trail a little bit further south as time goes on, but right now it's just not where it needs to be. So this would be pretty much the end point for even the most hardcore paddlers paddling the Mission Reach. I hope you've had a great day with us today and seen some of the beauty that's just south of downtown. And if you're interested in trying to kayak or maybe some other recreational opportunities here on the San Antonio River, please visit our website at sariverauthority.org. Can't wait to see you out here.